Hello everybody, welcome or welcome back to the Saving Made Simple channel. It is currently 12:10 in the morning and everyone is in bed. I pretended I was asleep so that my child would go to bed, and now my dog is in my room and I'm hoping she doesn't bark. So I'm going to try to get through this fast. I'm going to be doing my budget breakdown today because if anyone watched my video from earlier this week where I kind of came clean about how stressed I am about money right now because of being on disability for the past week and a half, I've gotten some answers, so I'm a little less stressed, but I'm still stressed because did I overreact? I don't think so. I went through and I unstuffed all of my savings challenges because I just decided that my priority needed to be the right now and not the future. So we'll talk about all that. We're going to start though by talking about what I'm going to be making. So tomorrow is August 15th. Okay. And my paycheck, because I did work, let's see here. Let's see. So I did work this week. So from the 29th to the 2nd, I broke my toe on the Saturday. So then I didn't go to work from the 5th. Well, and I won't be back until next week. So I go back on the 19th. So from the 5th to the 16th, I've been on disability. Now, I did get a phone call today. And so disability is going to be 66.7% of my weekly income. So for me, that'll be apparently like 601 a week before taxes. So I'm kind of expecting like maybe $450 per week from disability. And they told me that I should have my first 2 weeks worth of money on Friday. I'm not going to budget with that right now because I don't know exactly how much it's going to be or whether it's going to come on Friday or on Monday. So from work, with the 1 week plus a little bit of overtime I worked, I got $736.12, which means I'm going to be budgeting $735. And then I'm also going to add into the budget the 300 that I unstuffed from challenges earlier this week. So that is 300. So in total, we have $1,035 to budget. So let's start over here. So something else that's kind of up in the air right now is that I did pay for day camp for the past, like for last week and this week already. It was $180 for last week and $200 for this week. And I've messaged them. They said they were going to issue a refund. They haven't. And so I messaged them again and I said, is it possible to just take what I'm going to owe for next week and then refund the rest? Never heard back. So that's some phone calls. There's a couple phone calls I'm gonna have to make tomorrow, and I guess that's one of them. I try my best not to be like annoying, but when it comes to money and when I need money, I don't have the patience to be pulled in 30 different directions. So I know I owe money for this week for day camp. I'm hoping they'll just take it out of this. It'll probably be a $200 week because it's all 5 days. But again, I'm gonna have to wait until they get back to me. Like if they can send me that 180 back for the one partial week, that would be wonderful. Okay, so one thing I do have, so for this week, I have to pay my babysitter because she did have him for this week, and then obviously no babysitter or childcare for this week or the next week. So I owe my babysitter for 5 days. You probably can't see that, I'm sorry. All right, so first of all, make that actually legible. Okay, so sitter. Also, I did talk to my mom and she said she doesn't want any rent from me this month at all. So there's that. And childcare, I think that was pretty much it for my, I feel like there's something else that I don't know. Anyway, okay, so for my sitter, she's $15 a day times 5 days, so I owe her $75. And then my sister, she also said I didn't have to pay her this round, but I decided I'd rather do it. Credit, I'm going to send 200 because, like I said, with not knowing what money was going to look like, I've been using my credit card more. Tax-free savings account, because of course I think that's still important to contribute to as much as I can. And then bank fees. I know this list is really minimal, but when I get an actual amount from the insurance, I will do another budget breakdown or budget and stuff it, I guess, because I will have to think about my car, my phone bill, that kind of stuff. Not my phone bill, I already took care of my phone bill, but for my car and whatever else, I'm going to have to think about, because I don't want to use the CCB for bills, because my son has a dentist appointment on August 20th, which is the day that I get that money, and I want to make sure I can afford that appointment. So obviously I have to look at life insurance's pay, car insurance, and then my car payment. So I'm going to put my life insurance on this, because I didn't even realize that came out in this one. So I'm going to do that. And my car insurance, I do have money put aside to, like, for a month ahead, and I might use that, but I'll figure that out later this week when I find out financially what else is going on. So I think that's all I'm going to process right now. So we've got 75, 30, 300, and 65. So we got 470 minus 1035. So we have 565 to go. Okay, so I'm gonna close this off. All right, so first and foremost, I did obviously have to do all my grocery shopping. I have to buy all of it because we haven't been at work or day camp in 2 weeks. So I'm gonna do 150 toward groceries. And then I wanna do 50 toward pets. I don't know what we need, but I'd rather over budget than not budget enough. And I did promise my son, because it is still summer, I did promise to take him to Stacked. There's this new pancake restaurant breakfast thing in the next town over. So it's a Stacked pancake restaurant place, and I did promise him I would take him there. So I figure now is probably the only time I'm going to be able to, so I'm going to budget 75 for dine out. It's just going to be him and me, but I have no idea. I looked up to see what the prices there were, and I couldn't find prices, so it's up in the air. I'm kind of expecting it's going to be like 25 each. So we'll have to see. I'll reevaluate throughout the week. So kiddo, my son is still going to the pool regularly. So I did budget $10, so that covers his swimming tomorrow. And then maybe once this weekend. Okay, medical. So with all of this lovely broken toe stuff, I've had to go to the doctor now twice. So the first one was to actually diagnose, after going to the hospital, I needed to get documentation for work. And she actually decided that I was overdue for a lot of stuff. So she sent me away for blood tests and all of that, got all that stuff back, and my levels are really, really low on some things and really, really high on others. So vitamin B12, she's actually prescribed something for me. So she's like, you don't have any vitamin B12 in your body. She's like, you're always tired. This explains it. You have brain fog. This explains it. And I'm like, I always thought it was a thyroid condition. And she goes, yeah, because you've just been excusing it for all this time. So I don't know what that's going to cost for that. But also my cholesterol is dangerously high for a 31-year-old. So I guess she's got me going to go see a dietitian, whatever. And apparently we're going to get that all worked out too. Plus now she's going to test me for my intolerances. So, because I have intolerances for milk, dairy, eggs, almost everything. Almost everything makes my stomach mad. So I'm going to be putting 30 into my medical, which is empty. just hopefully to cushion some of these expenses. Beauty, I am right now mixing together some like face washes. I usually use CeraVe, but in the shower I like to use something with a little more grit. I was a big fan of this brand called Sue. It's SOO, AE. Used to be able to get it at Walmart, and then they discontinued it. And for the past 3 years, I've actually ordered their stuff from the website, like from their website. But recently, like in the past couple months, I've stopped liking it. It's made my skin really dry, and my skin's just changed. Clearly, it doesn't like it anymore. So I've got to kind of start looking for something else. I'm pretty much just mixing together what I've got until I can get something. So I do need to get some sort of face wash, and I've got $20 budget for that. I do still use CeraVe, but it's usually what I use in the mornings, and then I shower at night, and I like to use something that can exfoliate. So fun. So my son really wants to go see Twisters, and it's playing at our small theater this weekend. So I told him I would take him on Friday to go see that. And then because I did spend irresponsibly my car fund money, like my car money for my oil change, I'm $1,000 behind, or 1,000 kilometers behind on my oil change now. So I'm going to pay for that and maybe get in for another appointment. You know, one step forward, two steps back. All right, so in total right now, I think, okay, 50, 75, 10, 30, 20, 30, 100. So that's 465. So we have 100 to go. Usually I would put this towards savings challenges, and honestly, I wouldn't mind. But I think for now, I'm gonna leave that 100 in my account to carry over for when that other money comes in from the insurance, and that way I can just add that to whatever. Or it can be a cushion for if I end up needing it for something for the rest of the week. Maybe my medications will end up costing more than I expected. Wait a minute. Why don't I add, yeah, I'll add more to, okay, so let's add 20 more. We'll make this 50. And beauty will add, why don't we make this 50? So hold on a minute. So now we've got 150, 50, 75, 10, 50, 50, 30, 100. Okay, so now we're under 50, and then maybe I'll put, okay, so that's 505. What did I say? 505? 565. Yeah. 515. Oh man. All right, so then we have 50 remaining. Sorry for all the scribbles. Clearly I didn't think about this very much. I've just thought about it a lot. So I've been trying to, I wanted to kind of take a couple, like an hour or two to kind of stop thinking about money before I did this video. So I think that $50, I think I'm gonna leave that $50 in my account for in case something else comes up. So for my stuffing, I do need, so we got 51, 20, 40, 5, 50. Pets will do 20, 40, 5, 50. Dine out will do 20, 40, 60, 5, 75. Kiddo will just do 2 5s. Medical will just do a 50. Beauty will do a 50. Fun will do 25, 5. And the thing is with this movie is it's $5 for him and $10 for me plus snacks. So 30 should cover it. And then car, I'm just going to do 250s. And I'm probably going to take that up to my mechanic tomorrow. I can just walk in and be like, here's your money. I'm so sorry. Put me in for next week. yeah, so okay, so let's do, we got 50, 25s. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 50s. 20s, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 20s. And 5s, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11. So we got 300. We got 140. We got 55. So we got 5, 9, 495. Is that right? 3, 4, 95. Okay, so something's missing, right? 51, 20, 40, 5, 50, 20, 40, 5, 50. 51. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, there's 8 here, which puts us at 160, which puts this at, there we go, there's our 515. Okay, there we go. I just counted wrong. All right, so I'm going to go to the bank tomorrow, and I wanted to do this video before I went to bed because I don't know what time they stop serving breakfast at this stacked place. It's new, I don't know. So I'm going to go to the bank first thing in the morning, and that way I can do my cash stuffing before I have to go to the restaurant. So yeah, I guess that's it for this video. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please remember to leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And thank you to everyone who had input on my last video. I was really freaking out. I was like, I'm not making nothing from this disability thing. I'm going to be struggling. And some of you guys were completely right. They said that because it was an accident resulting in injury, that they were going to start paying me immediately, so there was no layover. But they said if it was like an illness, like if I had, say, COVID or something, then it would be a 4-day layover because it's, I don't know, it's just how their company works. So because it was an injury, an accident resulting in injury, there was no wait period. So they started paying me from the minute that I missed. So they said they will be paying me for 2 full weeks, which is $601 per week before any deductions. So like I said, I think I'm expecting, like I did just like minus 22%. I think I'm expecting around the $450 mark per week. But I don't know exactly what taxes and stuff they include. So we'll just have to wait and see. So yeah, thanks again for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow or later today with my cash stuffing video. So thanks again. Bye.